Have to be a full-on retake for PRX.
Decent amount of spam damage has been taken. 3 players tagged up here on the side of Liquid.
Spike plant.
Something needing a bit. Already in position here. Trying to go for the retake on PRX, but they're already losing out on 2 players. Divide will peel one back as Kiko will be taken out of the fray here. Moving on to the corner though. It's going to be Divide having to do it all. If he can't get it done. 3 players surviving. Liquid.
Handle that, you know, on both sides of the equation. Nax being a phenomenal IGL now. Good flash there.
And Camo is taking the fight. Not ready for the second layer though at a ramp, so Jing does manage to trade it back, but Kiko breaks things wide open. Straight up into the A side as Patman falls. Jing gonna try to lurk around the back, but Nat's watching for this, waiting in anticipation and winning it out. Expect to be damned, he finds.
Maybe going for some damage here.
Kiko lingering within the smoke, the corner hold here from Serial. Comes up with the goods, and now it's just Divide. Will not be able to find a damn thing. T give up a bit of space, and then try to escort the rest of the team forward. The flashes try to fly. Not getting the full blind, but the paranoia will certainly do the job. Slows up the approach here. The shots start connecting. 2 more kills gonna be found for the side of PRX, and Kiko down to 6 HP. But PRX now in a fantastic position to convert this.
Great adjustment from PRX, and a good opener kill. Able to find that by Patman's way. That really opens things up. I mean, Kiko.
Enemy remaining.
Yep.
Bucky shall strike them down. MasterCard thrifted confirmed.
Too much. Wide open A site.
Bottom to 1, maybe a glimpse there onto Divide. He's gonna try to push the pace here. Get in on top of this Yoru, takes him low, but cannot take him down. Camo surviving 33 HP, but Patman closely encroaching here. Nats around the corner. Dealt with their pad attack. They fall, the Nightfall's gonna be committed. Kiko able to avoid that, so they might not be too certain, but there you go. That's all the confirmation you need. A gun barrel gonna be spotted. Showstopper not able to find it. The defuse being held. Kiko peeks out looking for a bit more.
Out, and they know it. It's gonna be a bit of a fake attempt here. A 2-2 split for Team Liquid on this attack to try to get it going.
They do have the pick now coming through. Patman going to be taken out, and with that elimination, they say, okay, just try to send it across. Do they back off of this now? Looks like the answer is going to be no. Still committing to this rotation towards the A site as Jing going to get timing by Nats.
30 seconds
Brings
left.
it now into a 3v3. Dimensional Drift available for something. They try to go for the retake, but Forsaken filling the site. Gets that full blind onto Kiko. Nats now dealt with. And Patatek, all likelihood, should just go for the save. The smoke dissipating, time not going to be on his side. Gets the spot onto something. Forsaken will be there for the cleanup. Any more noise coming their way. Big crash set, cleared, flash. It does go through. So he's going to be on the back there. A bit delayed from the nade. Get the spot out here onto Kiko. They want to try to flush him out. Jing does manage to spray down too.
Down, B.
Weapon going to be upgraded. Showstopper online for Kiko.
Stopper with patience being shown.
Hasn't swapped weapons. Likely just have to rely on the sidearm here. Gets the spot out. Showstopper immediately going to be set. They can try to wait this out. Does buy a decent amount of time. Something out of the dimensional drift taken down. Kiko holding on the angle Divide, needing to get the clear, and he cannot. It's a Red Bull clutch from Kiko. For Showstopper is something. Clears out the gate crash here at backside. Holds him at bay for now. Another one going to be sent though, and Divide, perfect position, trying to find the punish for Kiko again! Absolutely destructive. 2 quick kills. Something's position now known. Kiko gets the drag across, another 3K for him. Player advantage. Cycling these smokes as Jing gets himself up into heaven, catches a glimpse of one. Cannot find the kill, nor a lick of damage.
Dropped.
On the repeat though, Serial taken down out of backside, Forsaken avoiding the haunt. Here's the tap, swings in on a perfect timing. It all comes down to Nets, but Jing is there. Quickly playing off. It seems Serial classic at hand, going to be the first point of contact. He's going to try to get through. Pit now invested from Nats. There's the backstab coming through. Just disrespecting this as Forsaken pushes forward, but he thought that he finished the kill there. On to Camo, doesn't end up getting taken down, but something quickly trades it back. The pit's still going to be a major concern here for the side of PRX. Push forward, Kiko shut down. It's just Nats now with a ghost. There's something up onto the Raptors.
Gonna whiff.
30 seconds left.
It's gonna whiff.
Hit anybody.
That's gonna encourage them to now push forward. The drop down, swing out from Jing off the back of the paranoia sent from Forsaken, who still holds down Garage. That's able to fight back for one, but Jing gets himself a third, and something cleans up the rest. 8 and 4 at the half. PRX
Might be able to get a plant down and make it a 4v4.
keeping it quiet. Finds himself another headshot. Forsaken down to 20. Swing up to the corner, and Patek sprawling them here. This team will go 2-0 in pistols. Flank here, but soon find out that everyone from PRX situated over towards the side itself. Patman with a nice headshot, able to find Camo. That's going to be cleaned up. There's 2 players remaining here. Spot onto Kiko comes through. Patman finds himself another. Zero with a recovered Vandal from his fallen teammate. Will only be able to pull one.
You just do.
Face your fear!
Might fall towards heaven. They're going to connect one to one. On. Spin away Kiko's position here. As Jing goes barely forwards, able to find the headshot. Something covering fire. Cleaning up 2. Camo arriving, peeking. Finds the kill. Patman now left to his own devices. Spots out the enemy Yoru. Trying to flush him out, the Prowler. Confirming presence from the other player. Tries to fake the plant, but he's just completely, utterly surrounded.
Want to try to fight over this garage control.
Prowler cleared. Something about the spot out. Just about everyone knows. Doesn't push in. Showstopper attempt to send it there. This can come down. Camo with 2. Something still creeping forward. His head just Patek completely off guard. Takes a peek around. Glimpse onto 1 as Snakebite goes bounding forward, but something can just ride the rope out to safety. Jing on the right side.
Again, using that poison cloud against him.
Flash out as that does end up dropping. Something stunned up here for the moment, but no one in position to try to find the punish there. Dimensional Drift in play, but teammates falling down around him. Camo having to backpedal himself out the alley safely this time around as the Nightfall's going to go across. Some decay damage found. Camo re-entering, swings in, instantaneously finds the headshot. As Forsaken gets put on the floor, we enter into a 3v3. Looks for a little bit more. The wide swing from something. Outdoes it. Gets the job done once again. Back off here from Patek. Nats approaching from heaven. Patek able to find one, but Patman challenges in for the fight. Not finding the reveal. Clear on the blast pack, spam through. Camo taken so very low. Just 1 HP remaining on him, but he's still managing to fight 2 kills. Patman and Forsaken both going to be taken down. All falls to Jing, turns back in, finds the first. Another paint shell going to be built up, but he's looking for another weapon, perhaps.
Suspecting that maybe PRX has taken control of Mail, and he is correct. Buy some time.
Backs away from the angle. Paranoia going to be sent, not going to catch that on to Nats, but it's going to be Devised. Something coming away with 1. Serial back sight, finding himself 2 kills. Makes it a 2v2, but now there's going to be a pit in play. This Camo immediately dropping down. He's trying to fake it. He's just sprinted into back sight, and they have absolutely no idea. The recreep forward, Devised been outdone! Patty fights Forsaken! And my God! Team Liquid are making a go of this. Anything there, Nat's able to back away fast enough. Running out of time with the A site open, so won't get punished, but also doesn't spot out anyone at all, including Kiko. Showstopper now invested as Jing's flying at him and he's dead. As it explodes erupts beneath his feet. Kiko looking for the ace, and he has it! What a round!
Unbelievable scenes here in Toronto.
And he effectively does it all by himself. That is going to have PRX reeling, but they don't have time to try to recover fully. As Patek swings in, takes down something. Is he forced up for the operator? Jing now gone. Fly shoulder to shoulder. They're trying to clear this out, but yeah, they're just hugging back. Waiting for it. With a triple stack high-low.
30 seconds left.
Right on a timing. A crash forward, Divine.
Player standing.
Trying to rush forward, catch them off guard, but there's just too many players on the opposite side. They haven't lost anyone. Patman now would need to ace clutch. Can only take the first step. Team Liquid.
Of course, still absolutely going crazy.
More off force, but it's something dead again. This time Jing is able to answer back. A kill, finds a second. The enemy Viper. Spike now planted. PRX, 4v3 to try to hold this, but Kiko covering fire, finds the buy. Jing is still able to clean up 1. Showstopper going to be lobbed in towards heaven, and Jing now on for an ace of his own. Serial tucked in around the corner. Trying to utilize the smoke here against him, pushes forward in case the angle's gonna be from screens, but here's the drop. Swings in, looks for it, denied. Serial now with an opportunity to try to bring this to its end, but Forsaken says no. 13-13. Out from heaven. He'd be dead to rights, because at the moment, does not have the read on this, but now certainly does. The util starts to fly. But here comes the approach in from main, and Team Liquid are just playing around, playing these angles so beautifully. Yeah, and they have to know. There's not much that they can do about it here for the moment. They're thinking about the turn back, and there's the timing. That's striking when you least expect. Divide, last one standing. Bit of damage. Just to wait out the vulnerable. A 1v2. If he can isolate, break through this opening corner here, but he's not even reading it. Patatek will take him down, spam the ground.
It's the one player who's played against PRX before.
Jing bounding forward, Nats.
Toxin screen down.
Waiting here, striking, swings in towards heaven. Patman faces back, does manage to find that kill, but now it's a 2v3. Must win for PRX and Forsaken. Evens up the odds. PRX get impatient here. Lobbin on that flash. Not able to find anything. The smoke anticipating. Forsaken fighting one, but cannot get the other. 15-13 as the defuse comes in. Team Liquid fight back and steal away split. Doesn't matter if it's the Rays, doesn't matter if it's the Omen. This guy is just on point today. Immediately finding that kill. Forsaken gonna be looking to try to shut him down, but Nico has other ideas. It's a shot gonna go flying out as wall gets raised, but very quickly it's being broken down. Robin on the shot guard forces him forward. Limit will be the start. Eventually does manage to find his prize, as that'll be the cleanup coming through. Zero striking, just the one cat. Patman on this lurk. May be able to find the timing here if he cuts in towards tiles. Wall now dropping, but it's going to be Patatek who actually turns around, finds him with a Bulldog, upgrades to the Vandal. Now we'll look to try to start a flank. The rest of the team pushing forward. Paranoia going to be sent, but cleaned up as they work their way through the one-way. And it's just Kiko to try to see if he can make this a bit more costly, but he cannot. PRX not allowing for a bonus conversion off the rip like we saw on Split. Peek back in towards mid. Shock darts, Pulse going to be committed, clears out the tripwire. Camo going to be holding close at the ready. Here is Jing. Camo cannot sprint fast enough. He gets taken down. Kiko's still going to be set up here over towards Ali.
30 seconds
Flank
left.
coming through. Patman's going to try to hound him down, and he does. Immediately, the spray in towards back sight.
To their mental stability and to the nature of the map itself.
I said flawless fashion.
Oh, hold on.
They are going on the hunt. They're coming out on top. Lose a player, but take everything out of the hands of Team Liquid. Start hoping to find a hit, but comes up shy. Fury now committed to try to flush him out. Patman, he's the first one to fall. Camo's able to find that kill. Attack on him, Forsaken forces him back, and he cannot hold his ground. That's finds that. Jing looking for a little bit more, but they're all falling to the wayside as something's the last one standing. There's the blind, there's the shot.
Planted.
Spike gets planted. PRX should be favored in this position. Team Liquid are going to look to try to reroute that script, but Camo and Nat swiftly are going to be dealt with here through the smokes.
No chance.
Not able to find one.
Last player standing.
Looking for a little bit more here, and we'll be able to make it still a bit costly.
He's pushing
stats, and yeah, he's pushing in, and now realizes that he is entrenched in a very rough spot. Snakebite to try to flush him out into the open, and it works a treat. Serial able to collect. Hard angles, the crossfire setup is absolutely gorgeous. What a response from Liquid. No safety. There's a tripwire spotted, cleared. Hunter's Fury gonna be opened up. Patman gets the punish though. He's right here on top of the late lurk. He's off dividends and he manages to tuck away into the corner, keeps himself alive. Jing at the same time off screen gonna be taken down as Nats finds that kill. Pit available now for the Viper. It's Forsaken. Just the second spare. Goes for the TP, but it gets canceled, and he's immediately right back into his demise.
Timing was just off. Needed the other players to already be in position.
All set up. Camo, 20 HP, pops the overdrive, but catches a stray to the skull. Suddenly into a 3v3 we go. Plan to come in, something minding the flank. Is he going to be ready for the second layer? Looks like he won't have to worry about it. Serial's just sat here, playing in front of the toxic screen. It will fall.
Last player
Devi,
standing.
it's perfectly poised. Serial clipped there in the skull as Devi, he's just sliding forward into this. As the shock darts just shy of being able to find that kill. The push forward fight does end up getting him, and Jing's gonna be taken down as they get the ping reveal.
Will not kill my ally.
All committed. Try to go ahead and get the res through. Devi on the counter spam.
I'm out
Finds
of here.
padded tech as Camo gets the spot out onto one. The Bucky here in their faces, but Devi is doing God's work right now for the team. I worked lower and lower down to 25. It's back
One
around. A
enemy
Serial will
remaining.
be noted and dealt with. Kiko with everything to do. 3 players around the corner, all of them very low, but the wide swing will offset. Rex and B.
Team Liquid's going to take space right back.
Yeah, already Camo arriving here at Boba, misses the timing, though they get the spot out, and as he tries to just send out the relay bolt, Forsaken at range with the classic. Manages to find the kill.
Spike down,
Something
B.
pretty much back, Jing finding Kiko. Snat's able to avoid the dart, but just has one more player to
Last
try to make a
player
go of this
standing.
now by himself. Devi will swoop in from the side.
Well, they're stacking through mid. They're taking a look. Team Liquid trying to obscure their numbers.
Shots flying through here, but his heavy presence in mid. Numbers advantage ends up winning out. Jing dead. Weapon
What?
recovers from Forsaken off screen. He pinches in from behind, works his way across towards tiles, tucks into the corner, and he's out to Camo!
Remaining. Spike down mid.
No idea what hit him. Death from behind is Serial. Can barely even exit B main. Make it look like a clown car.
That's right. That thing usually holds 2.
Gotta go.
Forsaken pushing forward into the smoke once again. It goes on red. Camo able to fight back from one.
One enemy
Trade here onto
remaining.
the Omen, but they are just losing on all fronts.
This is, oh, okay, Nats. Good for him to kill on the Devi. It's got Jing.
That's, you don't want to poke and prod at this.
Having another stellar map, Devi. Impact found so many different ways. Now let's see if he can get it done with the op. Yep, he can.
And he can. Looks for the readjust. Downward flick not going to come through. Showstopper. Jing will get sniped out of the sky by Kiko, but still is able to find a kill through on this side of the map. Trying to play around that Viper wall. Serial about to make first contact. He gets dropped. Spike now
down, B.
on the floor. Quick TP over into B main. Patman still going to
30
get flushed out
seconds
though. Here. Small little corner of safety within the pit to try to go for the plant. Otherwise, might have to try to just pass this over to Kiko.
So spammable.
One
And
enemy
it is
remaining.
Forsaken.
10 seconds left.
Reads it perfectly as something comes in off the flank. 13-5. This series is not done yet. PRX.
Through the door towards B. Forsaken doing a little jiggling.
They try to clear him out, but there's the covering fires. The paranoia gets sent. Penny desperately trying to back away. Lobs in the paint shells. Spike gets tapped, but something swoops around from upper. Finds one. Attack fighting back for a little bit. They are just running them down though. PRX.
Trying to cut off some of these other attack vectors. Something gonna be trying to hold the line at C.
Point coming in is going to be heard as
Spike
the
down,
wraparound
B.
comes through there from Patman, but something in the headshot. Pico taken down. Nats trying to fight, but cannot get it done. Judge is going to be left on the floor. Camo able to find that. And Camo does just have 17 health remaining. Patman making some noise. Rushing forward, back, turn, the swing, the buy. Able to find one. Now it's just Camo. Completely revealed out. And as he swings back in, Devi picks up where he left off on Sunset. Team Liquid, though, still staying stacked in position. Paint shell still available. As the C's going to be locked in. Patman finds a headshot, and Jing finds 2. Nothing more to be done than to die.
Greens, asshole.
Attack spamming. Fish back anything that he can possibly get to find some advantage. The PRX seemingly have every read, and Jing backs away. A rare sight indeed.
He was thinking about it.
Up on top of the tree, finds one. Penny will be
Spike
able to trade it
down
out.
A.
4v2. Just a Guardian and a Singer, and all that the Boombot confirms is yes, they are still on the other side of this smoke. The pinch getting ready to come through from behind. They try to get an angle. Nats cleans up 2. Sends that Neural Theft. Devi immediately going to be backing away. This clutch to keep his team in this series, in this map. Swings in. It's something that's just a little bit faster. Be a Titanic clash. Ults here on the side of Liquid as the showstopper going to be sent out the blind connecting. Rocket gets set, but Jing striking, able to find one, Penny trades it back. As we go way late for Raze, the Nightfall going forward, gets the tag on to Devi. They're trying to flush him out, he gets the spot. Finishes off the enemy Raze, Kiko able to go ahead and push forward, taking down Forsaken at the door. Patman trying to play it slow, play it close, finds the first, nearly has him line up. Something now has arrived. Cage blocks, finds the first, makes it damn close. But Team Liquid immediately pushing forward. Forward into the smoke, nothing gonna be spotted. How long does he want to stick around?
He's got his ult. Oh
Counter
no!
spray, finds the headshot. Something taken down. Nightfall now invested from Patman, crashes across, connecting on to multiple players. Devi will go ahead and equalize the player count, but Kiko trades it back into the favor. Jing, however, another showstopper built up, sends it, gets rewarded with 2 once more. As PRX cannot get the clutch started.
You want to brawl? You want to run double duelist against PRX? They're down.
Well, Jing clearly not getting the memo on that entry from Camo. Forsaken does manage to find a bit of revenge. TP into the back here from Kiko, but it's not going to mean very much. Finds the first kill, but Forsaken has just already massacred the entire rest of his team. From this point, Kiko would love to try to save the weapon, but has to suspect that he's going to be surrounded pretty much on all sides. We'll confirm his position. TP in the smoke, pushes out. He will get taken down.
See if Patman was waiting around the corner there. They're actually stacking behind the wall.
Blind is dead.
Top of the door, Penny out into the open. Devi able to collect. 2 players trying to stay tucked into this cyber cage, but it's not going to last very long. Flash out off the clone Devi with another 3K. Camo, the only one left alive, and he cannot nail the targets. That's at the ready.
I'll handle this.
Thinks better of it. Waits for a little bit longer now, sends it out. Jing going to be taken down. Dimensional drip, scouting them forward. It's going to bounce up from Penny as Devi hits the transfer. Steel guarded, now going to be invested. The Nightfall's out. Nats is able to find one, but something cleans it up. 2v2 without their weapons as something hits the south swing and PRX's position is known. Full HP, looking for the headshots. Spots out Devi, the flash flying, and once again something escorts them forward.
Trip right at the front door. Orb grabbed. PRX just barreling in.
Tripwire caught there from the clone. Kiko finding a nice headshot. Is able to take down Patman, eats a bit of damage, but that's going to be felt. Kiko still breathing, still staying alive. Jing able to find 2. So they both have to go their separate ways. Turns back, finds the hit onto Devi to get the 4K. Player going to be noted there, and upper PRX going to be forced away. Jing sitting over towards door. Boombot does get some damage, but how are you meant to push into this?
Enemy remaining.
They all fall to the wayside as a bonus conversion. Looks like it is not on the cards. Team Liquid are tied to the train track, and there is no masked hero on horseback coming to save them. This Patman will rotate around. Just the Marshal in half armor here for PRX. Shots are gonna have to be insane, but instantly the push at C is swept aside. Camo able to find one, a backstab getting ready to come through over here at B main. Penny getting the read, turns, finds it. Paranoia expended. Jing wrapping around the back, looking to try to get this kill. Hasn't cleared him, notes him now.
Remaining.
Finds a shot, another paint shell gonna be built up. The Prowler doesn't note him somehow. This might lead PRX to think that he rewrapped, but no, the Jiggle Peak does spot him out, and he will find. Very good retake tools. So just a little bit of a util dump. Jing dead. Camo, he's swung all the way out, and he's absolutely massacred them.
Attacker spawn.
Back in a flash.
He's gonna go dashing forward. He wants this ace. Devi to try to deny it away. Will be able to do so, but my goodness, Camo.
Working. Team Liquid has bought it hook, line, and sinker.
Face your fear.
Still gonna be nearby enough that they can quickly try to get on top of this one, but Jing goes flying into upper, finds the kill, convergent paths now about to be sent, Forsaken. Teleporting his way out to safety, arrives now back over at Rubble, but something's got caught up. That gives a player advantage now to the side of Team Liquid. Team Liquid sending 3. Down towards Forsaken here. He's gonna be caught in transit and he cannot escape.
Be right back.
Camo with another massive multi-kill round. 3 at the moment. Potentially beyond for the ace.
Player
Flash
standing.
out, Divide, only gonna be good for 1. It's another 4K. Camo gets the ace! And Team Liquid, things for them. Heading up over the top, Patatech on the jiggle peak, the spray, not quite connecting. Showstopper, getting 7, Jing immediately shut down, Penny on top of the box! Finds both Forsaken and Jing!
Portal closed.
The wheels continuing to come off here, as Patman is only able to find 1 before getting taken down. It's all on Divide. Too many targets. All lined up, all pushing forward, looking to try to hunt him down. Finds the first. Can they allow him to divide and conquer? The defuse is being held and Kiko's got the kill. Team Liquid. Tap of the spike, repivot into the B side, but players very much nearby. Jing trying to close the gap. Paranoia, however, is a little bit too late. Ends up getting taken down. Penny here around the corner, spots him, and something's just dead. He's just standing there,
Enemy remaining.
offering himself
Spike
up, and Penny
down
says,
A.
yes, thank you very much. Divide once again to try to see if he can get it done. Finds the 1, but nothing more. PRX has been able to find for themselves in quite some time. Season 8 combo gonna be sent. Prevents the plant from coming through. They still have not gotten this spike down, and something ends up getting picked off.
Here.
Came out good for the kill. The haunt cleared out as Forsaken turns. He gets distracted and picked apart. Some shots in, a tag out. Camo still alive, still standing, still fighting. Team Liquid have completed the run back.
Switching sides.
12 to 12. We get OT once more.
You've never seen anything like it at the global stage. The comeback, the unthinkable happens.
Enemy remaining.
And Team Liquid
Down. C.
has found another life, has found another chance. And PRX
Ramp still get taken to 35. Thorns immediately popped. The wall still here on the C site. A double entry across this one, and Patatech wins the duel against Divide. Blind out something. Managing to find 2 quick kills as Penny and Kiko both going to be taken down. Forsaken arriving with the Yoden.
Last player standing.
Is now going to be playing all alone. Nightfall at the ready. No smoke for 15 seconds, but a safe defuse spot here for Forsaken. Drifts out, shot, flying, how to take down the 10. Goes for the fight, and Forsaken will bail them out. 97 HP between Patatech and Camo. If something holds back here. The paint shells buy some time. The push is coming in. Forsaken collecting 2, Divide finding another. Nance has fallen, and it's all on Kiko's shoulders. The 1v3, not to be found!
Attackers.
Close, but no cigar! PRX nearly drowned in the Pacific tides, but they keep their heads above the water!